That's my advertising done. This is called Scottish Colin won the meat raffle again. Scottish Colin moved to the village about 5 years ago. Odd chap. The wife likes him, but I don't. Him and the wife were number 12, Fred and Linda's place, before Linda got sick. Fred said the house was too big on his own, that he'd missed the village, but now that the kids and the grandkids were all grown, he needed to find a place where he didn't feel quite so alone. Odd, as I've known Fred for years. He always sat next to me in the Three Feathers. We're both ale drinkers. He's more football than rugby, likes his steak rare. Holidays in Corfu every year, but it wasn't till Linda got sick that I ever saw tears. But he was drunk and I was drunk, and the next day it was just Fred, out cutting a hedge with shears. Same old Fred he'd been all the years. Pissed off about Spurs, tucked up in oversized woolen jumpers that Linda would nick. Badly. After the funeral, he didn't take the red one off for weeks. Then he left, and I've not talked to him since. I never asked him how he felt. Not all the time. Linda was sick. Colin now sits where he used to sit, and he tells me stuff, even all the awkward bits, how him and the wife are not always fighting fit, but he says sharing is the key to it. He drinks vodka and coke, brings his own straw for it. Apparently he's saving the planet. He's even convinced Barry, the landlord, to join his new men's group. You've got to talk, he says. You've got to share. You've got to vent that men can't be men if they don't have friends, and I just miss friends. He was my friend, not Colin. I've known him for 20 years. Played darts and cricket, the annual village game, young ones versus old codgers. Shed 2-stroke for our mowers. He was the one who recommended the shears. Colin says he's afraid of spiders. It's illogical, he says, but he thinks it stems from childhood. He was brought up by his gran after his dad left. And his mother was always out of work. Sandra, his mum, was salt of the earth, but his gran June was more than just a planet. I tell you, she was a gem of a girl. Fred never told me his mother's name. Colin's a rugby man, says football's a fucking stupid game. Since Fred left, it's been all changed. The pub in the village just ain't the same. Even the meat raffle's gone fucking vegan. Colin gave up meat. I tell you, it's like freedom. It's all nut milk, couscous without the cheese on. I lost 2 stone in a single season. Now Barry's thinking of putting a fucking night on. It's going to be like curry night without the heartburn. And he's thinking of doing up the garden. Says he's got to bring the crowds in. He's going to put a little shelter out there for Colin to vape in. Where, I ask. And Barry says next to the pond. Well, that's Fred's spot. Fred's gone, Barry says, before muttering about checking the back gate. The men's group meets once a month. And Barry says it's really helped him. I'm too fucking old to go vegan. Besides, I like my chat light without all the sharing. My problems are my problems, and I don't want everyone knowing that me and the wife are in separate bedrooms, and how the boy doesn't like to visit because of all of the tension. And it's a shame because, honestly, I miss my grandson. He's 4 now. I bought him one of those plastic trains to ride on. It just sits in the garage. Still got the wrapping on. Christmas wasn't great. The place felt empty when they didn't come. Even the pub felt odd somehow. I think it's because some of the wives come down now. Play darts and just sit where they like. Ask about Fred and I shrug and say, I don't know. Colin says I should join the wife down the bingo. Spoiler a bit. Take her out for fish and chips. Be well worth it, he promises. Like he's fucking perfect. Fuck, that man could talk for England. Except he's Scottish. Saturday he won the meat raffle again. Vegan chipolata seasoned with a bit of tarragon. Invited me round for a barbecue in his man's den, Fred's shed with a lick of paint and a sofa in. The wife said I should go. It'd be good for me to have a friend, someone to talk to about my problems. I don't. Claim I'm all right on my own. She just shakes her head, mutters something under her breath, picks up a handbag and heads out down the bingo. Thanks very much, everyone.